So I'm here today with Max, the owner of Maxwell Nola, and I want to learn a little bit more about what made you start this concept.
Sure. It started with personal choice to try to change my health and follow some guidelines. And since then, it's been really evolving into trying my attempt to connect people to the food and inspire them and kind of raise the bar for vegan food.
Awesome. And what's your favorite thing on the menu?
Oh my gosh, that's a good question. I would say probably the stuffed avocado or the crab cakes that we're doing now.
Oh my God, awesome.
Which they're both so good, yeah.
Great. Well, thanks. I'm so excited. I can't wait to try it.
Yeah, thanks for having us.
us.
Oh, yeah.
We said it at the same time. Thank you.
Yeah.
Let's go. Today with the lovely Ariel. Darling, I'm gonna let you introduce yourself because you do so much. I want your full name, I want your history, I want everything. Tell everybody who you are.
Well, the full name is Ariel Neapollioun if we feeling real fancy. I go by Spuds Mommy on Instagram. I mean, if you have me on Facebook, it's my name because it's my name.
This food looks amazing. So we're actually at Maxwell Nola in New Orleans. And this place is like an awesome farm to table uptown New Orleans restaurant. And I mean, we have these lovely hot stickers. Oh my God, look at this. And I love the garnish on top. It's just beautiful. We have this awesome sweet potato lasagna. I mean, look at this. The plating on all of these dishes is just simply amazing. And it's all vegan. And that's how those Italians and how creative they get.
Yeah, everything smells so good too. I know y'all can't smell it.
It does smell really
so
good. And then this one is the stuffed avocado.
Yeah.
And this is the stuffed plantains, which I think out of all of them, this might be the most beautifully plated one. Excuse me. Stumble. Good God. Okay. There you go. All right. So let's dig in. Let's try this. All right. So I'm gonna dig in. Looks like we got some cucumbers and carrots,
maybe some cabbage.
Oh. We also have some braised kale. It's like a crispy kale.
Oh yeah, that's gonna be fun.
So these are they look very crunchy. I like that. Because I've had pot stickers before. Sometimes they're too big and mushy. And it's like,
Or like definitely like pine nuts or something, you know, whatever it is, it's so good.
Okay, so biting into this, I'm getting mushroom. It's like a mushroom pot sticker. This is really good. It's really good. I think you should try one.
You should try
Go ahead. Go ahead. I think that all of this is super plant-based. Like,
yeah,
and biting into this, and it's just straight up mushrooms. You eating that, and it's straight up like it's just all veggies.
It's protein. It's good. It's everything you need. It is so good.
I'm gonna dip a little bit of this cabbage. I love fermented foods. I love things that are pickly.
Now I try them, but I'm not the biggest fan of them all the time. Now I do love we should have more share with
More about like you and cocktails. Give me like a little rundown on your whole, like how you started,
so
why you like it, and then what's coming up for you.
Well, of course, I got Mr. Spud, and that was the motivation behind me finding some type of job. And I literally randomly walked into a bar and got hired on the spot. Actually, you I talked to you that day. I'm about to say, but that, yeah, like I was a cocktail server there, and I always wanted to learn how to bartend. So on slow days, I would jump behind the bar, watch the bartenders, and I learned how to make a Sazerac. Which is, you know, the official drink of Louisiana, because it has so much history behind it and everything like that. And it's a original craft cocktail. So
what's in the Sazerac?
So it is 2.5 ounces of Sazerac rye whiskey. That's where the name comes from, because we use that specific Sazerac rye whiskey. Then it has some bitters, a little bit of simple syrup, and the glass is coated with absinthe, which was banned for a long time because people would hallucinate and see like green fairies and stuff. So because in the First World War, absinthe was actually used as an anesthetic for the French soldiers.
Oh wow!
So it was actually really, really strong, and that's why it was banned for so long, because it was that type of like strongness. But now you don't have a lot of like absinthes that are made with true wormwood and stuff like that, so it's not as strong. But it has that aromatic of licorice flavor to it, and then with it being like a drink semi, like an old fashioned or a Manhattan, it gives like all of those aromatics for everything, and it opens up your palate. It's like a lot of people drink it, but I think of it more as an aperitif. Yeah. But just like that, like I just love the history of like learning cocktails and what make people drunk. It always gives like somebody a good vibe, and especially when you know what you're drinking or you know something more about it, you feel a little bit more special about it. And so that's what I've always taken from each different type of bartending job I've had. I've never had that like actual to go and do it on my own. Like I know I can get somebody to come and see me at a restaurant or like come and see me behind somebody else's bar, but for me to be like, okay, this is my creation, this is what I want you to buy, and I'm gonna sell it myself, and I'm gonna be the one solely profiting off it instead of making money for somebody else. I've never had that like, oh yeah, I can do that. But now it's like everybody else doing it, and no offense to nobody else, but I know I'm a better bartender than a lot of these people. And like I have some great mentors who tell me that I can out bartend a lot of people. Like I can keep up with a lot of people, and so because everybody else feels like that about myself, I'm like, why not? So like, about myself for myself. And so that's where Serenity Libations come in. So I am going to be doing my first batch of cocktails. I'm going to start off with like 30 bottles or something. And since Sazerac and Crown are still like really popular, I'm going to do some Sazerac based cocktail and then a Crown based cocktail, like from scratch. And so
hear about that.
So like it's only wrong. I'm a Hennessy girl, but Hennessy. I ain't ready for my Hennessy. Y'all ain't ready for my Hennessy drinks yet, but I do like one of my like signature cocktails is like a Hennessy like base drink, and it's like I know people just gonna want it based off the thing, and if I can go back to when I got people to come and see me in the bars and stuff, I can definitely do that for myself. So okay, cool. Really glad that we came here and tried everything. Like everything was really, really good. Definitely like something that I would have to get used to. Because like the textures are different, the taste is different. You think it looks like one thing, and then you have to remember like, okay, wait, no, this is
you almost have to train your brain and say, yo, this is not what you think it is. But once you kind of familiarize yourself with it, then it becomes more and more enjoyable.
Yes, I'm about to say definitely was like this. Whatever this rice risotto like stuff is definitely hitting on something.
Well, how can people follow you, get in contact with you?
So I have not been very up on my Instagram game, but I will be definitely going back to that real soon. So you can follow me at Spuds Mommy. It is SPUDSMOMMIE. Don't forget, not Y, but IE. And then for those of you who don't already follow me on Facebook and you need the spelling of my last name, you might want to get a pen, some paper, take a picture, write it down, because it's hard. But it's Ariel, Ariel, and the last name is going to be N as in Nancy, Eapollioun. And for you who didn't catch it, it's N as in Nancy, E-A, P as in Paul, Ollioun. And And then you can send me a DM, a message, whatever you want, just as long as you're not actually trying to get in some other than some
Oh
cocktails.
Lord, have mercy.
Because you know we gotta be clear about
You gotta be clear on that. People say you put your information on the podcast on the show, so I wanted to hit you.
Yeah, business purposes only.
Business.
Please, cocktails, libations. Let me clean that up a little bit more so you have actual clarity.
Yeah.
No cocks, just libations. Things that we're drinking. You know, like, actually drinkable.
Yeah, like actual cocktails.
Yeah, like cocktails with some crowns, some rocks, some Henny, a little bit of booze for my bougie.
So I'm excited about this. I'm definitely gonna be trying out your cocktails.
Of course.
Thank y'all so much for joining us today at the lovely Maxwell New Orleans.
Maxwell was amazing.
Lovely juices and foods and vegan things.
Fresh juice.
Yeah, I've been sitting here eating
farm
the
to
whole time, and I
table.
feel like so energized just from eating. That's something else I love about vegan food. But
I know, I feel like I have so much energy now.
me too. It's weird.
Like I'm a match a mirror when I go back to being mommy.
So make sure y'all stay tuned and follow me on Instagram and Twitter at Granola. Also go like us on Facebook at Granola. Also go check out fatgranola.com.
Of course.
You better. And also subscribe on YouTube if you haven't already. And I will holla at y'all.
Like and share.
Like and share, subscribe, comment, all that.